Hi, welcome to this skills video looking at GCSE exam style questions for the higher tier and the foundation tier. Okay, so this is looking at A01 type questions, okay, where we look at some algebra, okay, but all of these questions are exam style questions that will probably 100% certain appear on your GCSE paper, whether you're doing higher or foundation, because they are like a crossover topic, okay, for AQA, edXL, and OCR, okay. As ever, feel free to obviously pause the video, actually try the questions first, and then press play when you want to see the answers, okay? But feel free to obviously follow along actually at your leisure and at your pace, and pause it whenever you need to, okay? And rewind whenever you need to, okay? But I would advise getting a pen and paper or a notepad and jotting some notes down when we do this. We're going to start with this question here. Simplify 3y plus 6p minus y minus 7p. So this is looking at collecting like terms. 3y minus 1y is equal to 2y. Remember that if I subtract y, I'm taking away 1y. Okay, collecting like terms, so collect my y's together and then my p's. 6p take away 7p is negative 1p, or I can just write it as minus p. But examiners will allow if you put a 1 there, but I'm not going to put it there because, like, I'm pretty happy with the fact that minus p is the same as minus 1p. Okay. Question 2, guys. Factorize fully this expression here, 10x minus 35x squared. We've got to work out what the highest common factor is. So the common factor with x and x squared is going to be x, okay, and then I'm going to have like an open bracket here, so it's going to be like a single bracket, okay. The highest common factor of 10 and 35 actually is equal to 5, okay. For the highest common factor, 5x times 2 is 10x, and 5x times negative 7x or minus 7x is equal to minus 35x squared, because a positive times a negative is a negative. 5 times negative 7 is negative 35, and x times x is equal to x squared, okay. Next one, expand and simplify this. So expanding this single bracket, 4 times 3x is 12x, and 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, okay. Take away the 5x and then adding 7. So this part still remains unchanged, okay. So this part doesn't actually change here, the minus 5x plus 7, okay. If I collect the like terms, okay, so collecting the like terms now, or sorry, it should be minus 20, not minus 20x, sorry. 12x minus 5x is 7x, minus 20 plus 7 is minus 13, okay, because it is the same as saying 7 subtract 20, or minus 20 plus 7 gives me negative 13, okay, because if I'm adding to a negative, my answer becomes bigger, okay. Think of that the smaller the negative, like the smaller the number, actually, if that makes sense. So like the like bigger the negative number, the smaller it is, and the smaller the negative number, the bigger the number is, if that makes sense. Next one, factorize fully x squared plus 5x minus 24. So it's a double bracket here because I've not got any like terms in this. X squared is made up by doing x times x, okay. I'm gonna put a plus and a minus here because I've got a minus 24. So a positive times a negative gives me a negative. So factors of 24 are going to be 24. Okay, 1 and 24, 2 and 12. Okay, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. Now, positive 5 is made by doing positive 8 take away 3, okay? So it's going to be positive 8, okay, minus 3 in order to give me this 5x. So it's two numbers that add to give me positive 5 and multiply to give me negative 24, if that makes sense, okay? So it's playing around with them and knowing your signs, okay? If I check it by expanding it, I get x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 24. Well, minus 3x plus 8x is indeed positive 5x, so I do indeed get this when I simplify my answer, because I get x squared plus 5x, and then I've got 8 times negative 3, which is minus 24. Okay. Next question. Expand and simplify this double bracket. Well, x times x is x squared. X times negative 9 is minus 9x. 3 times x is equal to 3x. And 3 times negative 9, we should know is negative 27, because a positive times a negative gives me a negative. Okay, so it's negative 27. So 1 mark for expanding and then 1 mark for simplifying by collecting your like terms. Okay, so I get x squared minus 9x plus 3x equals minus 6x, if I simplify that, okay, and then minus 27, okay, and that's me expanding that double bracket, okay, so that will always be worth 2 marks, okay, on an exam paper, and this conversely would also be worth 2 marks, okay. If it asks you to solve it by factorizing, then it would be worth actually 3 marks for you. So yeah, you would set this equal to 0 and then find your 2 solutions. But if it's just factorized, then it's worth 2 marks. This one would also be worth 2 marks in the exam. This would be worth 2 marks, possibly 1 on the higher tier, and this one would be worth, I would say, 2 marks for the foundation, but again 1 mark for probably higher tier for this sort of question. Right, final question, guys. Write an expression for the perimeter. Well, the perimeter is the distance around the triangle or around the shape. So 4x plus 5 plus 4x minus 2 plus 4x plus 2. Well, 4x plus 4x plus 4x is 12x. Plus 5 plus 2 minus 2. Well, there's just going to cancel. So I'm going to get plus 5 here. Okay, so that's the expression for the perimeter for the first part. The next part says find the perimeter when x equals 5. Well, substituting 5 into the expression, I get the perimeter P is 12 lots of 5, which is 60, plus the 5, which equals 65. Okay. And then I'm gonna just put centimeters here, just for like a context to a question. Okay, so 25 centimeters or meters, or okay, for like a unit. Okay, for the perimeter. So perimeter is always just in units. Okay, and area is always units squared, and volume, we should remember, is units cubed. Okay. Right, guys, so that's the end of today's video. So I sincerely hope that you found it useful. I hope you found it informative. If you did, please press like, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and lastly, please click that bell icon, okay, so you don't miss out on further videos and further uploads, okay. But I got this document from a website called accessmaths.co.uk or .com, okay, for GCSE style questions, okay, but this is aimed at around grade 4 and grade 5 maths. Okay, the first question would probably not appear on a higher tier paper, but the rest of the questions would definitely appear on a foundation and on a higher tier. But like I said, actually, the first question may be a part of a higher tier question, if that makes sense. Okay, right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye for now.